Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to take a look at another MRE today. Today we're looking at a menu number 15, Mexican style chicken stew, packaged by the Ameriqual Packing Company. I just recently bought another case, happened to be all Ameriqual there, and believe this one was from 2014, but we'll check the dates as we go along. And this does have the somewhat nice Ameriqual inner bag. So I guess if your outer bag was breached, it'd be kind of nice to have that inner bag as an extra sort of layer of security. So here we have our Mexican chicken stew with a date code of the 169th day of 2014. So indeed, a 2014 MRE. And there's our sleeve with our nutrition facts on it, and our ingredient list. What's this? Interesting, okay. Some applesauce here. It's in an interesting package. I don't think I've seen this before. Actually, I don't think I've seen it packaged like this. That's kind of neat. 134th day of 2014. So, okay, we get some applesauce. Oh, right. Cheese-filled pretzels. I love these. These are like they're combos, basically. I don't know if they've ever been, like the actual makers of combo contract out to for these, but they're basically combos. Nice. M&Ms. I'm kind of wondering if this is a package in a package. We'll get to that here in a second, but those are my favorite. The peanut butter, the peanut M&Ms are my favorite. Okay, we got some regular cheese spread here. It's a bit hard. Yeah, baby, that'll need some kneading. We might even try and heat that up a little bit, but yeah, that's definitely a little hard there. Nothing bad. Cheese spread's always good. Got some veggie crackers. Nice seal on those. 147th day of 2014. Some tropical fruit punch. Tropical punch. Can't really say fruit punch. There's no fruit juice in these. But in the small packet. Trusty spoon. Alright, got some ground red pepper. Give it a little bit of spice to our meal. Our accessory pack, which we'll open up here in a few. And we've got hot beverage bag and our FRH. I guess even date code the bags. So this actual bag was thrown together on the 211th day of 2014. So that's kind of cool to know. So let's go ahead and get our entree working here in our flameless ration heater. This one seems like it's kind of like a deep package. Feels like a good amount of content. Kind of wondering exactly if they mean stew like soup, because I kind of expected tortillas. But maybe it's more like a soup. I haven't had this particular one before, so it's an adventure. And I guess you really don't want to side for your FRH, because this freaking packet is is a bit wide. These FRHs don't leave a lot of room for mistake. And I'm telling you what, this one is not wanting to go in here without a fight. I feel like I'm going to rip the damn sides of this out trying to get this stupid packet in here. Okay, well, we've got touchdown. It's a very long packet as well. We'll see how that heats. That should be a bit of an adventure. But anyway, we're just gonna try and get our water in between the fill line. Although, as I'm sure you guys are very cognizant of by this time, I do tend to overfill. Now, it is down. We got landing. We got touchdown. Okay. Whew. Whoa. This heater wants to go, baby. Go, baby, go. Get this sleeve out before we get puffed up too bad. If I can fumble enough. But normally, man, I'm sitting here waiting for this thing to go, and this one's going. Off like a freaking rocket, baby. And that's what I like to see. I like to see a really good FRH just getting hot. What I'm going to do, because I noticed my cheese spread is a little bit hard, I'm going to stick it in this FRH. Hope to get a little bit of heat on it just to break it up. And we're going to go ahead and set this off camera up against a rock or something. Yeah, I can hear that one hissing. That one's definitely ready to rock and roll. I like that. Okay, so let's get out our tray real quick, and we'll start plating some of our goodies. Let's get one of my favorite parts, these combos. There are usually a couple different flavors to these, but these are just the cheddar cheese ones, which are very good. Yep. And they're combos, you know, they're kind of like the pretzel cracker consistency, a little salt on it, and then just injected with cheese. How could you go wrong? And let's look at our M&Ms. Yep, it's a bag within a bag. That's kind of what I felt like I was feeling there. These generally do have a date. So best before 5 of 2015. We are obviously in 2016, so you know, these are a bit past their manufacture date, but usually they're good to go, and you know, no real significant cracking or discoloration. I think I saw one in here. Oh my God, that one has a crack in it. That's good. Thought I saw one in here with like a deformation, but yeah, I think that was just a coating problem in the factory, but nothing wrong there. I think we'll survive. Let's take a look at our veggie crackers here. See if we can capture that hiss from that vacuum seal. Oh. Well, I heard it, but it's awful quick. I wasn't able to slide in there real smooth. Okay. The crackers are intact there. See little specks in there, which I expect they'll want us to believe are little specks of veggies. I usually like the veggie crackers when I get them, as opposed to the regular crackers. Nothing wrong with the regular crackers, because I mean, I'm a guy who sit around and eat saltines. But I just like the difference, you know, the contrast between the veggie cracker and the regular. So let's get our applesauce, and you can sort of comment. Now, does this Z? Is it Zapplesauce, or is it just applesauce and it has a cool lightning bolt? I guess you can. Excuse me. Jeez, had a little bit of a cold here recently. But you can correct me in the comments if it's supposed to be a Zapplesauce or an applesauce. And I guess this packet, now that I think about it a little bit more, would be really nice for on the go. You could just, you know, kind of squirt it up through that little, you know, hole there and just drink it, so to speak, on the go. But for the purposes of our video here, I'm just going to squeeze it out onto my tray. This kind of has an interesting consistency. I'm going to look at the kind of the guide here real quick on this. I wonder if it has a good amount of corn syrup in it. Now, apples, high fructose corn syrup. Yeah. I mean, it's enhanced with maltodextrin for increased performance. High performance applesauce here, folks. But yeah, it just kind of has that kind of sort of consistency you see out of things with a lot of corn syrup in it, and it's kind of watery. Again, I'm not trying to bash it or anything, but I'm just sort of giving you my observations. But yeah, I mean, with myself, because I'm kind of a big kid sometimes, and with the children, I tend to like to get just straight up applesauce, you know, as opposed to trying to get them the cheapest product out there. I'll spend another 50 cents for actual applesauce, which isn't that kind of sad. Anyway, shouldn't rant too long. Let's make our drink. Go ahead and just add a little bit of water to this folded cup. And, you know, these are generally for half a canteen cup of water, so 12 ounces. This is a... Ooh, I got a floater. Yep. Get out of there. Don't know what that was. Hope it won't kill me. But, you know, this is like a 20-ounce cup here. As I've said in the past, I tend to like my beverages watered down and, you know, spilled all over my workbench. That's always fun, too. Get that electric pink all over here. Maybe my daughters will enjoy coming down here more. Oh, your workbench is pink? That's awesome. But I tend to water these down. I was never the kid who wanted Kool-Aid. I just kind of wanted a milk or something like that for lunch. But I kind of feel like these small and then the large, a little bit comically large packets of just beverage base mix, they don't seem to transmit a lot of flavor. However, the small tubes, which contain less powder but are made for like a water bottle, those tend to have much more flavor. But regardless of that, I just kind of like the hint of this sort of Hi-C Kool-Aid flavor drink. I'm not real big into it. The other thing is they don't tend to mix too well. You always get clumps. The carbohydrate electrolyte powders, they tend to mix really well, and as do the tubes that would come in the accessory pack. Anyway, there's our nice red drink there, and it does smell nice. Like, I can appreciate the smell of the drink. It does, you know, sort of work with that memory recall function of your brain, and does kind of give you that nice, warm, tingly feeling. Okay, so we went through all that. Let's go ahead and open our accessory pack real quick. See what goodies we have in there. Let's not drop any of this stuff in our food. So we got some matches. Don't always see those too often times in a lot of MREs that I've had recently. But there again, you know, do you need them all the time? Not really. We got a packet of salt. Always a standby. And of course your moist towelette. Always good to have. Clean your hands. Packet of sugar. And our instant coffee. Some of the cinnamon hardtack gum. And this should be our creamer. Yep, that's our non-dairy creamer. And finally, toilet paper for any after effects. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll make up our coffee here too in our small cup. I just went ahead and got some hot water from earlier. Add that to our cup. Get that all over my workbench. For those of you who watched, I tend to work a little bit messy, don't I? Ah, well. It's my party and I'll do it if I want to. Go ahead and there we go. Get our freeze-dried coffee crystals in there. I'll tell you what, I mean, instant coffee doesn't really do anything for a lot of people, but I will say that the smell is very nice. If for that alone, that sometimes can be enough, especially if you're in adverse situations. It's just nice to have that olfactory smell. Get a little sugar in there. And normally if it's good coffee, I won't add all that junk. But, you know, it is instant. And I have it, so always overfill this cup. I feel like I just need another large cup. This little cup's nice for some of these drinks, like if you were to get some of the like the cappuccino powder stuff. It fits really nice into this little cup. I think this is a 6-ounce cup, but by God, whenever I make the coffee, I always tend to get it right towards the rim. I have a filling problem. I have an overfilling problem. Are there any groups to help about that? There's our coffee. Set that off to the side. Let's check on our goodness here. Still a lot of good heat here. I'm going to check on. Oh yeah, that's hot. That's good. That's nice and liquefied. Yes, that heater is a good one. I like that. I like when the heaters are nice, because like you get some really poor heaters, and like there are some tips out there people have for you, like add a pinch of salt or whatever, and that's good. I mean, I've seen that work, but I just wish the heater would work. Did I get a hole in it? Okay, well, dang. Okay, time for knife time. This packet's fighting me a little bit, folks. Come on. There we go. Cheeses are coming. Alright, let's put a little bit of our cheese spread on our warm cheese spread on our cracker. You can kind of see it's separating a little bit, some of the oils, but you know, that's okay. It doesn't affect the taste. I just wanted it to be less hard. So while I'm going to give our entree a little bit longer to heat, I'm going to try a few things on my plate here, starting with one of my favorites, the combo. Cheese-filled pretzel goodness. Those are always good. Try an M&M. I'll eat this deformed one so it feels special. And that tastes fine. No real package taste or anything like that. Tastes like it should. I'm going to get a little just regular cracker here. Just to try a little bit of that first. Dense cracker. You definitely get a taste of like maybe if I had to put a guess to it, I think that they probably just like put vegetable base, like that condensed vegetable base in those, because it kind of reminds you of like soup. But they are good. I enjoy them. Let's try a little bit of our cheese spread, our warmed up cheese spread. Yeah, it tastes good. Kind of shove that entire cracker in my mouth. So I got some dry mouth going here. Just wash it down with a little bit of our tropical punch drink. Yep. Tastes good. Tastes good. Man, that cough. Okay, let's get into this applesauce. I want to call it Applesauce. Bit of that. Okay. Honest assessment. I know what this reminds me of. And for those of you with kids, you probably should know it too. It tastes like baby food. It tastes like the applesauce that they give to babies. Make your own conclusions to that. I'm not saying it's bad. But all of us have at one time or another tried baby food. Don't lie. Do not lie. But that's what it reminds me of. It's kind of an interesting reaction because, you know, just brings me back a little bit there. But yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Baby food. Applesauce, baby food. Let's kick some coffee down the throat here. Yeah, I mean, it's instant coffee. It's exactly what it is. It's not bad. It's not going to win any awards. But, you know, it's good. Still a lot of great heat here. I want to go ahead and get this out and start eating. This heater is awesome. Wish I had this heater every time. Hopefully that's good indication of the case, though. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and wipe down my packet a little bit here. I was actually given a comment by one of our viewers here, and he noticed that I didn't wipe down the packet. Oh, hit the camera. I did that in another video too. But anyway, he noticed I wasn't wiping down the packet, and he kind of said, well, you might want to do that, and I agree. I did agree to that, and I said I'll make sure I do that, because you never know, that chemical stuff in there, we eat enough chemicals. So these do have 2 tear notches. You have a high and a mid. Interesting packet design. I'll just take the high road here. And this, I guess, would be nice if you're on the go and you just kind of want to spoon it out. But let's go ahead and get it on our tray. Gonna need our spoon. See some chicken, see some corn, see some tomatoes, maybe some peppers. Did I get it? There's a little bit more in there. Would hate to waste food. I'm sure there's some starving kid who would really love this. Alright. Well, there we go, folks. Let's go ahead and give it a try. I'm definitely going to want to probably add some of that pepper, that red pepper, but let's try it without it. Get a little bit of chicken, a little corn. Come here, little corn. Get this tomato. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it's good. I enjoy that, actually. Got a little bit of spice to it. Not much. Definitely a good tasting meal. But, unlike the chili episode, I'm going to try and not just pour this entire flippin' thing all over everything. I almost did it again. I like spicy, but that one kicked me pretty hard. Mix it in here a little bit, see what our powder does here. Magical hot powder. And the chicken kind of falls apart, which is nice, sort of like a shredded chicken type deal. Let's try it now. Will I survive? We'll see. Yeah, buddy. That's a good amount right there. Get some nice heat. Really livens it up. I'm going to try a little bit on this cracker. This cheese. These crackers don't break. Worth the darn. There we go. Whoa. I almost lost that one. It almost went down on the back of my camera. That would have been great. But anyway. So this has been menu number 15, Mexican style chicken stew. I enjoyed it. This has a lot of really nice components. A little bit of a walk down memory alley. But it has a few of my favorite things here. The entree is great. I'm going to go ahead and eat this down here, but before I let you go, just want to thank you for stopping by again. Thanks to all the subscribers I've been getting lately and all the potential subscribers. So just encourage you to go ahead and continue to hit the like button, comment, and you know, as always, please subscribe to the channel. The bigger I get, the more I can do. So anyway, y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.